Alright, coming out today, working back with the 88. So I'm gonna try to do a whole bunch of small stuff today, get it all knocked out. So that way the rest of the week I just double check everything, make sure I did everything on my checklist, and then some small stuff added here and there. So today I'm gonna start with seam sealing the floor pan where I welded it in, so that seals it all up, nothing's leaking inside. I'll take care of that, and once that dries, I'll come in and do the rest of the sound deadening, and throw the carpet in. While that's drying, I'll wrap the sub box and call that good. So once all that's wrapped up, or once that's wrapped, get that installed. I think I'm gonna come up here and finish installing, or actually install the AC delete plate. Right now it's just held in there by 2 bolts. So probably paint that satin black. Probably try to paint some of the firewall too. Get that cleaned up, paint that. So knock all that in flat or satin black. Also with these 2 trim pieces, scuff those up, primer them, and spray them in satin black. So not too much. I don't plan on doing too much today. Just some small stuff here and there. And then I'll get the seat actually installed, since he just ran the speaker wires like he wanted to, or just mock them up into place. So I get the seats installed, wrap the sub box, seam seal the floor, sound deadening, get the carpet back in, and then get the AC delete plate installed. So that's all I've planned with the 88 today. So I'm going to try to get it knocked out. If I finish all that up, depending on how I feel, I might even get this in here, just swap the 2, get the Elco in here, and swap out the gearbox. But like I said, that's not a priority right now. So we'll see if I get to the Elco. But right now, I'll just button up some small stuff with the 88, and then we'll see what the rest of the day. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. But yeah, let me stop talking and get started. Alright, so it might be tough to tell, but the seam sealer is on. It's been on for a while. I'll get started on the sound deadening next. I did cover the box, threw the sub in, so that's looking pretty good. Still need to go back in, and I was going to add a piece here, but I don't think I will now because of how low the sub sits. So I'm going to have to cut this piece right here and just secure that, and that'll be about it. Everything else looks nice and clean. Waiting for the sides to get back, and the trunk is pretty much done as far as what I need to do to it. So yeah, but next we'll get started. Just a little bit of sound deadening. We'll see how much that covers, and then throw the carpet in, throw those plugs back in, get the seats fully installed, and then get the carpet in, and I'll wipe down the interior one more time. You know what? I don't have enough suede or headliner material, but I do have enough carpet. I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be too far off. I think. Yeah, it'd be too far off. Unless we dye it when we dye the carpet, then it should be similar, but I'm not gonna go that far yet. Yeah, it is looking pretty good. I wasn't sure about the 2 different grays, but I think they work together for the most part. Still like the all black, nice and simple. It is pretty dark in here though, so we'll see. But I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, let me get back to this. Once all the interior stuff done, I'll come out, knock the firewall and the AC delete plate out, and these trim pieces, and then probably call it a day on the 88. Alright, so one thing I didn't account for was the weather stripping. It still goes on. I don't think it has a seal that it used to, but it still goes on. But it does hit a little bit, so that's pushed back all the way. It's good there, so I'll keep that in mind for the next one. Leave a little bit for the weather stripping in certain areas. Like I said, that should have more of a clamp to it, which it doesn't. But yeah, so I'll keep that in mind for the next time. Let me knock out this floor and then I'll cut you guys on here in a little bit. Alright, so I have most of the interior back in, sound deadening's down, carpet's in. Like I said, I shampooed it so it's clean. It wasn't hard to get dyed or just some floor mats in there. Passenger side seat is on. I knew I had these laying around. They're just little brackets that go over the legs to the seat. So I'd have to find some more screws and throw those on, or just send them with the car. But I have those. Back seat is all bolted down. Seat belts are bolted down. So that's all good. There's one more bracket I'd have to weld on in order to mount the driver's side seat. So forgot to weld that stud on, so I'll have to weld that on. I didn't cut the carpet, that was already cut up like that from when the JB weld and everything was there. So yeah, we're getting there. It's getting close. Did spray some Febreze and some Lysol disinfectant in here, cleaned up everything, so we're good to go there. The next thing to do is grab the center console, get that put back in. But before I do that, I'm gonna trace that out, get a template of it. I don't think I have enough paper to do the whole thing, but I'll at least trace out the base of it, because I don't think I'm gonna follow the same exact design as the original. Just get the template of it and modify it from there. So it might be a little bit lower, it might be a little bit longer, who knows, but we'll get it done. All this, I left this undone, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back up out of here or back off. So I was like, yeah, there's no need on putting everything back right now. It'll come back out once all the speaker wire and everything is ran. So really no need to mess with that. What else? Thought about doing one of those videos, you know, when they put the camera up on the ceiling, just put the camera on the T-top, but nah, I'll pass on that. Yeah, so pretty much that bracket probably due later this week. Get that knocked out, and then who knows what's next. I think I'm finished with the stuff I need for the most part, besides getting the driver's side seat in. I said T-tops are in. I think he's going to change the whole interior, so those might get dyed to match. I just noticed those are off, and obviously that one came in gray, so we're all good there. I don't think he had I didn't take them off, the sun visors, so I'm trying to figure out where those were on there or not. I don't think they were. So I think I sold this. I might have an extra set laying around. I'd have to go through a big pile of junk right there, or parts. But yeah, I have to look for those, because I just noticed those were missing. And then I noticed they just put screws to hold this door panel in instead of the actual where the push pins or whatever, the fasteners on the back of the door. So yeah, I know that he gave him the strap for the door, so I'd have to find that. I think it's in that pile of stuff also. So yeah, it's getting there. I thought the carpet was worse, but let's say it was some floor mats or something. It'll cover that. These are just from the seats sitting there. Everything else looks pretty good. But yeah, that's about it for today. Or at least, no. Still gonna have to paint the trim pieces and the AC delete plate. So yeah, that'll be next. Alright, you guys see the AC delete plate? There's one bug that flew in there. Right there, but it's no big deal. Then you got the front trim all painted up. Now I did already have one side on there, I think the driver's side, but I have, I think 2 extra sets, or 1 extra after I did the Elko and the Monty. But I decided to paint all 3 of them so they were all the same. The satin black, and then wasn't sure, just scuffed these up and decided to paint that trim. So this is the first coat on there, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. It's starting to get cold, so it's not spraying the same as when I did those. But I'll finish painting them, and then if I have to redo it at a later date, so be it. But yeah, these came out real nice. Kind of messed up because I'm like, I still need to do mine, and those came out perfect. So I need to do the front and the rears. Like I said, I had these side ones powder coated. They're a little thicker metal, and I'm not sure what these are, plastic or metal or what, but probably not powder coat friendly, so decided just to paint them. But yeah, clean that up a little bit too. Just a quick coat of black, scuffed it up and painted that. So yeah, these might go on mine. I'm not even gonna lie, they might go on mine. I might have to redo his. But yeah, mine need them too. But like I said, I have Monty rear, I think Elko's, Monty front, and then some over there too. So I'm good with it. When it comes time to do mine, it'll be the same process. What I do, adhesion promoter, primer, and then paint. Like I said, it's starting to cool down now, so the paint's not playing too friendly. Just keeping it simple. But let me get back to it. Alright, so next day, all this is dry, so I could throw the gasket back on there and the AC delete plate, get that all bolted down. AC delete plate came out nice. These probably have to redo them, but it looks better than what it was. Obviously the front windshield trim looks real good. Go to the other side, check that out. So side looks a little bit better. I think the other one just started bubbling up like on one of the edges. So this one came out pretty good, but I think I still want to adjust the passenger side, or I really don't need to. The driver's side's on there. Passenger side's a little loose, but like I said, we know how to adjust it now, so once it gets back over to grind schools, he could adjust that. But yeah, I'm gonna look, see. I think I have some clips, but there's enough on here to snap it into place, but I probably want to add one more here and then put one on the edge here. If I have another one, I'll throw it on this side. I'm gonna take that one off and throw those ones on. Get the AC delete plate on. Probably put the windshield or that trim piece back on. Not sure what that's called, but it just sits at the bottom of the windshield with the windshield wipers on it. So I'm gonna do all that. Ravi may or may not swing by later to, I think, replace the header gasket here, and then I think he said the kick down cable was off, so that might be causing it to not shift or have problem shifting. I don't think that's, I'm not sure, but that cable right there, not sure what that goes to. It might be the cruise control. But we'll see. I think that might be the cruise control. But yeah, just go over that and see what my neighbor needs now. What you need?
You have a Pitman arm puller?
Yeah, got 2 of them. Somewhere. Just give me a second to find it.
God.
Alright, so Robbie just pulled up on me before I could get these parts on and try to see if he had noticed. But yeah, I got the AC delete plate on, the trim pieces. I know I have some extra ones in the bag, but I think to make it easy, I'm gonna take a couple off of mine and then throw the trim pieces on the 88. So we get that knocked out. And
what's going on, y'all?
what you working on?
Wow, he did his thing. So I'm about to put this the header gasket on there, and then this valve cover on this side on there, and hopefully that fixes the issues that we have going on.
So there you have it. He's got his stuff. I didn't do anything mechanical on it yet. got a few more days with it, but yeah, let's knock this out before it gets too cold and too dark, and cut you guys back on here in a little bit. All right, so got that windshield trim on. It's looking good. Just took the valve cover gasket off. Noticed it was doubled up.
They doubled up the header gaskets too.
Oh, did they?
Look at it. This is one, and this is another one.
I guess when it's leaking, you just add more gaskets, right?
Oh, I know somebody didn't do this to that car. A mechanic had to do this. It's crazy.
So yeah, we'll get that situated. I think he ordered the wrong valve cover gasket, but the right header gasket. So we'll get those swapped on, and that might be it for the night. Just keep it light. It's just little stuff. Can't make that stuff up. Well, this one's completely gone right there. But yeah, two header gaskets.
What?
On both sides. Same side looks the same.
I didn't even have to take them all out. Oh yeah, I would have actually. Anyway.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
That's why we do our own work, y'all. So they doubled up the header gasket. They also doubled up the valve cover gasket, and that's why it was leaking real bad.
And that's why y'all paying twice as much at shops.
Exactly. Wow. Somebody, I promise you this had to be a shop, because nobody would do this to their own car. I mean, if you do, then you have no business being in this old school business.
What's that Homer Simpson mean?
Oh man, wow.
Yeah, that's definitely was getting a bunch of blow by.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. That's why it was clack, 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 clack. And look at all that right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So we'll see if it fixes the problem.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible, bro. Like, I know nobody would do that to their own car. I'll go turn it. Let's see, man. Moment of truth here. Come on, baby. Sound. I moved that thing, right?
Which one? Yeah. Sounds a lot better. I can't hear you.
Sound like I got a little mini cam in there.
Sounds a lot better.
A lot better. Well, there's the issue there.
Oh, don't cut it off yet. Don't cut it off yet. Come on, source.
Ooh, okay. I was ready to throw you in the trash.
Alright, so that's it for this one. Just a nice short video. Replacing the header gasket you guys heard, it definitely changed up the sound of it. Sounds a lot better. It's not like popping anymore. It's just to come by with the correct valve cover gaskets. Swap those out. But I did the AC delete plate. That's on. Window trim is on. These look a lot better, even though this one probably had to get redone. But yeah, just a nice short video. Nothing too crazy. I think the other side's double gasketed also, so might take one of the valve covers off that side, throw it on this one, unless he gets new ones. But I'll probably come out tomorrow and swap them over, knock that out, and it's getting close. So it's maybe before or after when it actually goes back home, or after Christmas. So who knows? I have a bunch of videos edited. I just need to upload them. I don't want to throw them out too close together, but I might have to start doubling up on them. But yeah, the 88 is getting there. I think tomorrow, if I do swap those out, I'll lift the car up, put the ramps up underneath, and take a look, see if I can see anything wrong with the I guess that cable does go to the transmission on the other side that's broke. I think I showed you on the video. So it does go to the transmission. It might be the kickdown cable. So we'll take a look at that. And if it is, I think it's just stripped, but I know I have some cable, the cable ends, kind of like what I used for the throttle cable on the 85. I showed you guys that one, so I know I have a couple laying around. I'll have to see if I can find them, put them on there, and see if that fixes anything. Because I think the motor's healthy, the transmission just doesn't want to shift correctly, so we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, it's definitely getting there. So might move these out of the way. It's an organized mess. I know where everything is, but I don't. So you guys gotta look at it. So it's almost there. It's getting there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Windshield. The windshield trim. It's the little things. Might need to tap that side in a little bit, but we're all good. Like I said before, it goes back. It's supposed to snow, so may or may not drive it over there in the snow. See how it acts. Like I said, it's good tread on the tires. I somewhat know how to drive, so we'll be good there. But I'll try to give it a wipe down. Probably throw some window cleaner on there, shine up the glass a little bit, get all the dust and everything off of it. So yeah, but like I said, nice little short simple video, and there you have it.